I never thought I'd meet myself. Not like this. Let me start from the beginning. The city was a maze of neon and chrome, and I was lost in its glow. Holographic billboards flickered with promises of perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect minds. But perfection felt like a cruel joke when every decision felt like a crossroads, each choice a potential regret. My neural interface buzzed constantly with updates, notifications, reminders of a future I couldn't control. That's when it happened. A glitch in my neural interface, they said. But it was so much more. The world around me pixelated, fragmented, then reassembled into a familiar yet alien space.
Hello, younger me. Don't be afraid. I'm you 30 years from now.
We look so different, yet so familiar. Your eyes, they've seen so much.
Life has a way of shaping us in unexpected ways. The lines on my face, they're stories, not flaws.
Did we achieve everything we dreamed of? Did we become the person we always wanted to be?
Not everything, but we found something more valuable along the way.
What could be more valuable than our dreams? Than becoming who we're meant to be?
Peace, acceptance, the joy of the journey itself. Dreams change, and that's okay.
But what about our fears? Our doubt? The constant pressure to upgrade, to be better?
They never fully go away, but they become old friends, not enemies. You learn to coexist with them.
How can I be sure I'm making the right choices in this ever-changing world?
You can't, but that's the beauty of it. Every choice shapes you, creates the tapestry of who you become.
Even the wrong ones? The mistakes, the failures?
Especially those. They're often the best teachers. They forge your resilience, your compassion.
I'm scared of the future, of the unknown, of not being enough.
I know, but remember, the future is not a destination. It's a journey, and you are always enough, just as you are.
How do we find meaning in a world that's constantly changing?
By changing with it, by growing, by learning to love the process of becoming.
But what if we lose ourselves along the way?
You won't. The core of who you are remains. It just expands, deepens like roots of a tree.
How do we balance ambition with contentment?
By realizing that true ambition isn't about acquiring, it's about growing. And growth is a form of contentment.
As the connection began to fade, I felt a weight lift from my shoulders. The city lights seemed brighter somehow, full of possibility rather than dread. I realized that the person I would become was already within me, waiting to unfold. The neural interface buzzed back to life, but it felt different now. Less like a chain, more like a tool. And for the first time in a long while, I smiled at the unknown ahead. I walked through the neon-lit streets, seeing not just the surface, but the depth of life unfolding around me. Meeting my future self wasn't about finding answers. It was about learning to embrace the questions. And in that embrace, I found a new kind of freedom. A freedom to be, to become, to simply exist in the flow of time. As I looked up at the cybernetic sky, I whispered a thank you to my future self, and to the journey ahead. The future was still unknown, still daunting. But now, it was also beautiful, and I was ready to meet it. In the end, the greatest upgrade wasn't to my neural interface or my physical form. It was to my perspective, and that made all the difference in the world.